Yes, good morning. Thanks for joining this early session. As said, I'm Lennart. I'm one of the co-founders of SYNAOS, and in my role, I'm responsible for the product and for our go-to-market. I'm going to talk about 10 to 15 minutes about from pilots to platform, how Schaeffler scales intralogistics orchestration powered by AWS, and let's jump into it. So intralogistics automation is rather an revolution and not an evolution. So Gartner is telling us there will be more smart robots than frontline workers already by 2028. So this means already in less than 24 months. You can believe this or not, but what we keep seeing is once you add more and more mobile robots to your shop floor, and once you add them from different vendors and stuff like this, problems or challenges arise which are not just being fixed by automation. So, for example, the coordination problem. So we really need to take care of how to handle different fleets of different mobile robots on one shop floor, and this is not an automation problem. You need to find a different solution. Furthermore, what we also see is that people start adding point solutions. So it means like that you start just in one corner of your factory, and then you build some mobile robots. You let some of them drive just in a corner, and then everything is fine. But what you be aware of, if you don't think big, if you don't have the full picture in place, you might just build up automation legacy right from the beginning. So that's why that's where SYNAOS stands. We help here companies scale intralogistics automation by thinking big right from the start. Some idea about our platform, about our solution. So we are offering an intralogistics platform. We say it's the intralogistics platform for every automation stage, which means we take care of the material flow within the four walls of a factory and a warehouse. And it can be done manually with forklifts, but also with mobile robots or everything of this in combination. As you can see here, we sit right underneath the ERP WMS level, so we connect to some upper level systems where we get some orders, then we introduce our layer, our software layer, and at the end we directly connect to the shop floor, to the mobile robots, to the manual forklifts, and to anything else, sensors, machines, and so on the shop floor. We are an AWS manufacturing and industrial competency partner, and are happy to deliver scalable intralogistics on AWS. Some facts. So we are Hannover based since 2018, founded 2018. We are around 100 people. We have a lot of installations in Europe, but also in the US. We have opened up our US entity also last year and building up our team there. We have around 40 partner companies and 50 global operations running. Our customer footprint, we are in automotive, first-tier supplier automotive, but also food and beverage and general manufacturing. So everything where you transport stuff from A to B, discrete material flows, that's where you can use us. Now go into the Schaeffler case. So Schaeffler, a big automotive first-tier supplier, global multi-site implementation. So we deployed across multiple regions, multiple plants. They have a cloud-based scalability, so that's what they decided for. And really important, this term might be something you already know, VDA 50/50. So they're using a standard on how to communicate to the shop floor, and this is really important. So you can see a little video here of some of the screenshots, some mobile robot live at the Schaeffler plants, transporting some goods. So what did Schaeffler do? Basically, they decided to be cloud native by design and global by default. So they need to be global by default because they have 120 production plants, logistics plants where they need to have the operations running. And they decided to go completely on cloud to take our solution as software as a service. So we are using Amazon EKS and Aurora. We have no local servers required. And if it's required to have some edge computing, to have some latency critical operations there, then also you can add some edge capabilities here. I would like to share 4 insights about the automation journey of Schaeffler and why they are really important. So this is again about automation legacy. I said this already at the beginning. So automation legacy, if you think side by side, just side by side, project by project, you will build up automation legacy. So you will definitely be there and have some first running pilots. but you will not scale because there will be the point where you have some robots from vendor A running in this section, some robots from vendor B running in a different section, but once you want to combine them, scale them, and then you will hit a wall, and this is kind of why you need to start thinking big right from the beginning. This directly leads me to the second insight, which is linked to this, so vendor independence. So you really have to be careful of which vendor you are selecting because you want to be vendor independent. Mobile robots are becoming a commodity, so you kind of can interchange them, so you can choose which mobile robot you want, and this is what you want as an end customer. You want to always use the best one, the best priced one, the best functional one for the specific use case, but you also have to be aware of regions. So if you want to scale globally, not every vendor has service and everything available in all regions, so this is also a part you really need to take care of. And then, and this really leads us to what is in practice. So we are live at 16 plants at the moment, scaling out fast. We have 8 different mobile robot vendors in place with a lot of different mobile robot types. So this is really a huge heterogeneous fleets in different plants, which is all coordinated by one platform. Second last thing about the insights. So this might be also counterintuitive because standardization drives efficiency and speed. So I think you have to differentiate here. If you want to start scaling automation, you have to differentiate between the starting speed, like how to start and how to get like the first 1, 2, 3, 5 robots running, and how the scaling speed is. Because starting speeds, of course, if you use standards, you might say, okay, if I just start simply by the things which are available from one vendor, I might be faster. That's totally right. But once you want to scale, you need to invest into standardization because then you can really scale afterwards fast. And this is what Schaeffler did. They are heavily relying on VDA 50/50, so there's no mobile robot is allowed to go into their plants without the standard. And by having this, you can really have plug and play. Once you add a new robot, it's plug and play, it can use existing processes, and this is really important. Schaeffler also knows that if you don't have a standardization in the IT landscape, but also on the hardware level, you have repetitive cost. You have repetitive cost of clarifying processes, integrating mobile robots, integrating to upper level systems. And with our approach at Schaeffler, because everything is standardized, they have done it once. And now, adding new projects, adding new plants is really efficient and also cost efficient, and that's why they achieve their ROI target of under 2 years they achieve in all of their projects. And this is a really, really good case for this. And then, of course, it's all about also products. So the best platform wins at the end. As everybody knows, I think Schaeffler merged with Vitesco some last year. And those are 2 big automotive players joining forces. We had a competitive solution in here. We have been in place at Schaeffler. A competitor had been in place at Vitesco. And they re-evaluated everything. And because of the standardization, because of the fact that we only rely on VDA 50/50 and really push the standardization, and you can scale with us in many different plants, they decided to continue the journey with us. So all of those points kind of are coming together and telling you, okay, with SYNAOS, with this platform, with this Intralogistics platform, you can scale your operation throughout many plants, throughout many regions. And now we are in a phase, I told you, we have 16 plants live at the moment, and we are in the next phase, we are rolling out 15 additional. So we are doubling our plans with Schaeffler, our sites where we are live in a very short time frame here. So maybe quickly summarizing this case. So Schaeffler is a big player, have 100 production plants. We are live in 16. We have 8 different mobile robots in there, so it's really heterogeneous. You really need to take care of this. They have a ROI in their projects requirement under 2 years, and we reached like a 98% uptime there, which is really great to achieve. So what I really wanted to emphasize here is so that it's really about making the right decisions at the beginning. You can have a step-by-step approach, but you need to have the big picture in place. And if you are in a company where you want to scale globally, where you have many sites, you really need to think about the big picture. You really need to think about standardization and then deciding for one tool to really scale globally. And this is what Schaeffler did, and this is why we are on this journey so quickly. If you want to meet us, the SYNAOS team, it was already said, we are here at the AWS booth, but we are also in Hall 17 at the PSI booth. A lot of people are around. Since we are Hannover based, you will find a lot of people from us. And yeah, that's already it. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining. Thanks for listening.